The self-management sequence disjour is based on the idea that everything that occurs in our lives happen because we mentally create it in our brains first. Things that seem to happen to you actually happen because of you something you influence, create, direct, or allow to happen. Behaviors you do or do not do are caused your success and failures. Number one is not a matter of luck or fortune. Number two is success in self management is always the result of something else that leads up to it. Number three is most of what happened to you because you something else you created, direct, influence, or allowed to happen. The five steps that control our success or failure. Number one is behavior. This step the most directly control our success or failure is our behavior. What we do or do not do. Behavior means out action that how we act, what we do each moment of each day. We determine whether or not we will be successful that moment or that day in everything we do. Number two is feelings. Every action we take it first, filtered through our feelings. How we feel, but something will always determine or affect what we do and how we'll do it. If we feel good or positive about something, we will behave more positive about it. If our feelings will directly influence our action or our feelings are created, controlled, determined, or influenced by our attitudes. Attitudes. Our attitudes are the perspective from which we view life. Some people seem to have a good attitude, but most of them, some seem to have a good attitude about most things. And also, some seem to have a bad attitude about everything. Number four, beliefs. What we believe about anything will determine our attitudes about it, create our feelings, direct our action, and influence us to do well or poorly, or success or fail. But belief we have about anything is so powerful that it can make something appear to be something different that we really is. Belief does not require that something by the way we see it to be. Number five is programming. We believe that we are programmed to believe. Our conditioning from the day we were born as created, reinforced and nearly permanent cemented of most of belief what ourselves and what we believe about most of what goes on around us. Whether the programming is right or wrong, true or false, the result of what we believe is our programming that set up our beliefs. Conclusion. Number one is programming creates beliefs. Means this programming creates your beliefs. Your beliefs guide your action and your action create your reality. Number two, its beliefs create attitudes. Attitudes arise out of core values. Number four is action create result. Action in order to bring about change or to achieve progress. Also, acting too fast and in the wrong way can also create problems and also having a the level of self-talk by Helmstetter 2000. Level of self-talk is a way to override our fast negative programming by erasing or replacing it with conscious, positive, and new direction. Number one or level one Number one or level one self talk, the level of negative acceptance. This is the most common and most destructive level of self talk you can use. It's easy to spot and it's most often characterized by the words. Ito ay nagsasabi sa ating sarili na mag-alinlangan, tanungin ang mga kakayahan at tanggapin ang mga mas kaunti kaysa sa alam nating nagagawa. Recognition and need to change. This level form of self talk recognize a problem but it does not create a solution. Ito ang antas ng pagkikilala at kailangan baguhin. Sinasabi sa atin na ating sarili at sa iba na kailangan natin magbago. Level of decision to change. You recognize a need to change, but you also make a decision to do something about it. Kung baga, kinikilala mo ang isang pangangailangan na magbago, ngunit gumawa ka rin ng mga desisyon na gumawa ng isang bagay tungkol dito. Level 4, the level of the better you. This level of thinking is the most effective, needed the most, and the least used. Ito ang mabisa uri ng self-talk na kailangan natin magagamit at ito ay ginagamit ng pinakamaliit ngunit higit na kailangan. Level 5, the level of universal affirmation. Help us to have a more universal acceptance of ourselves and others. We can feel one with the universe, believing that we matter and that we have meaning in our lives. Kung baga, itong level 5 self-talk tumutulong sa atin na magkaroon ng pangkalahatang tanggap sa ating sarili at sa iba.